This video will change your mind. Do you see this diamond appearing on your screen right now? It was found in the wild and sold for over $10 million in its raw condition. In other words, knowing how to search for diamonds can really change your life forever. Now imagine with me for a moment that you are walking on a farm, on the banks of a river near a waterfall. In that moment, you remember the things you learned from this video, and looking at the stones in the river and the other clues around you, you realize that there could be diamonds there. And it may seem like an exaggeration on my part to tell you this, but once you know how to recognize these signs, you'll have the same level of knowledge as a professional prospector, and you'll know if it's worth looking for diamonds in the area you're in. To give you an idea, if you were to find a large, good quality diamond, you can be sure that it would add a few $1 million to your bank account, not least because it's more likely to find a diamond than win the lottery. But ironically, did you know that the best way to find real diamonds in nature is not to look for them? Sounds a little counterintuitive, doesn't it? In case you didn't know, there are a lot of people out there looking for diamonds, and they know this secret. First, before you start your search, you should never start looking for the diamond directly. You need to identify the signs that indicate the presence of diamonds in the region you are searching. Only after you have found these clues can you start looking for diamonds in the ground. In other words, in this video, I'm going to show you all the signs that indicate the possible presence of diamonds in case you want to look for them in your area. So pay close attention because I'm sure this video will change the way you see things. Among the different types of clues, we have stones, minerals, and even plants. But we're not going to talk about plants because we have an exclusive video that talks about that. In case you want to watch it, I'll leave a link at the end of this video. So let's start with the most obvious signs. Colored stones that are green flags for the presence of diamonds. These little stones are called diamond satellites. But calm down. This has nothing to do with space or orbits. They are just stones that occur in the same conditions as diamonds. Stones that, if you find them, you'd better keep an eye out for, because there might be diamonds around. And the first of these is garnet, a stone that is considered precious when it is found with high purity and good quality. So if you don't find diamonds but you find good garnets, that's already a great find. Some are of poor quality or don't even have the red color reminiscent of rubies. Some are opaque and brown, full of cracks and not suitable for jewelry, or they're very small and look like little balls. But it doesn't matter if you are looking for diamonds. What you need to know is if there are any garnets in the area, because these stones are very likely to indicate the presence of diamonds. In addition, garnets, along with other stones, indicate the presence of diamond-bearing rocks in the region, better known as productive kimberlite. That's right, kimberlites and lamproites, which are diamond-bearing rocks. Unfortunately, most of these diamond-bearing rocks are found without diamonds. But don't worry, because finding garnets nearby is a green flag. To give you an idea, all professional miners, explorers, and prospectors know that if you find a lot of garnets, there's a good chance there are diamonds there. We've shown in other videos here on the channel that kimberlite is actually lava coming out of the depths of the earth. It casts out the diamond. When that lava cools, the diamonds get trapped inside. But what happens down there in the region where the diamonds are formed? Well, in this region where diamonds form, there are many minerals. And when this kimberlite lava comes out of the Earth's surface, diamonds and all these minerals come with it. That's how we can tell if a rock is really diamond producing. And one of the minerals that appears with the diamonds in this kimberlite soup is diopside. This green stone is sometimes used in jewelry when it is of high quality, but it also has industrial value in the production of ceramics. Diopside is green because of chromium and is often found in the same regions as diamonds. And it serves as a green flag for prospectors. And these greenish rocks are found in all countries where there are important diamond mines. So it's important to know how to recognize these stones. This is chromium diopside, which resembles the green of emeralds. In addition to being a precious stone, when of high quality, it is a strong indicator of diamonds. In addition to diopside, another green flag for diamonds is chromite. Chromite is almost always present in all diamond searches, especially in deeply weathered environments. You may not find any of the other minerals I've mentioned so far because they can wear away over time. But what does that mean? Well, maybe all you'll find is chromite, and it's worth learning how to identify a rock like that. Chromite usually has a black to dark brown color with a metallic luster. The key is to look closely at the characteristics of the mineral or have a sample of it. This will make it much easier to identify when you're standing in front of one. Another stone that is somewhat similar to chromite is ilmenite. This is an important indicator of diamonds, and every experienced prospector knows it. As I said, it's not the diamonds, but the telltale signs of diamonds. Ilmenite is an oxide of iron and titanium with semi-tubular formations. It's a pretty heavy rock for its size. If you hold it in your hand, you will feel the difference in weight compared to a more common rock. Chromite itself is the main source mineral for titanium. And what's so special about ilmenite? Well, ilmenite indicates kimberlite, and it's in kimberlite that diamonds are found. You see how the logic works? And that's not all. If you click on the first link in the description, you can get the best gemstone book on the planet, where I teach you everything you need to know about gemstones, plus unique content you won't find anywhere else, such as an exclusive module about diamond. It is the most complete digital book that you'll ever see, at an extremely affordable price. So if you're researching whether a region is good for diamonds, you need to find the ilmenites, which indicate if there is a diamond-bearing kimberlite. Another stone is a diamond indicator, and we've talked about it here before. It's phlogopite, which is actually a mica. These are little plates, and it usually has a slightly golden or greenish color. These micas are called magnesium mica, but it doesn't always mean that there are diamonds in it. It doesn't, so pay more attention to the color. Magnesium mica is greenish, almost golden. It's even beautiful. If you find these stones in large quantities, it means there's a good chance there are diamonds in there. I don't know if you've noticed, but most of these diamond indicator stones have magnesium in their composition, and that's no coincidence, because rocks with chromium and magnesium, they make great green flags, because these minerals are formed in the same regions where diamonds are formed. So chromium and magnesium are directly related to the presence of diamonds in a region. And moving on from rocks to minerals, we have another gemstone that is usually found in diamond-bearing rocks. That is peridot. This beautiful green stone, you may not find it as green as this one, but it's important that you recognize it. Because although peridot is also a precious stone, it is a very beautiful one. We're looking for it to see if there are any diamonds in the area. But before we go any further, consider subscribing to our channel and turning on the notification bell so you can get content like this for free every week. And now that you've subscribed, so that you don't have to watch the video again, I'm going to put the stones in order so that you can take notes. Starting with garnet, that's the little reddish one here. Then there's diopside, this is another greenish stone. Chromite, which is the hardest stone to identify, unlike ilmenite, which is a little easier to identify, just like magnesium mica, which is phlogopite. And then at the end we talk about peridot, those beautiful green stones that are also a great find if you happen to find one lying around. And now that you know all the secrets that professional prospectors